Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading, 5th August through to the 11th of August 2019. It's the weekly check-in again, so we're looking at your current self and theme of the month. And to do that, we use the After Tarot for your key goal for the week, not for the month, sorry. Current self and theme of the week. We use the After Tarot. For the key goal, obstacle to overcome for the week and major accomplishment you could be making, we use the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. For what to avoid during the week, what to embrace and where you can find support if you need it, we use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. Your second reading, 15 card reading at the end, looking at other general energies, love, finance, money. We use the Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore, one of my favourite decks at the moment, absolutely stunning. And for your spiritual guidance for the first reading, we use the Answer is Simple Oracle cards by Sonia Chaquette. And for your spiritual guidance on your last reading, we use the 15 card reading, we use the Angel Answers, Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and the Romance Angels Oracle cards, Doreen Virtue. Okay, hope that's understood. Let's get shuffling, and we're going to speed the shuffle up. Okay, Libra, here we go. Who are you during the week? You should show as, the devil. Okay. I think that you're just letting something go this week, because the thing with the After Tarot, it shows you 1 minute after the events of the actual right away what happens, okay? And how I do these cards is I use my intuition, but I also look at those cards really kind of intently, and it's a tricky deck in a way to work with, because I don't see the point in having, I've seen some readers, you know, use this deck like they would the normal, right? And I just think, well, what's the point in that? It takes the fun out of it for me. Haven't seen a lot of readers do it. I think it must have been ages and ages ago I saw some readers using this deck, but though it's either the After Tarot or the Before Tarot, but they would explain the cards like you would a normal deck, and I just thought, and I never do that with any decks, I just don't see the point in it. Why have different versions of tarot or Rider-Waite clones where there's different things on the card if you're not going to explain it in terms of what you see? That's how I see it anyway. But you know, for me, the devil, look at him, he's letting go of these people. They're free to fall in love. Can you see that? He's letting go of his chains. And I feel that because you show as being the devil, you're letting go of the chains. You are no longer enslaved to something here, Libra, this week. You're letting it go. It's like a reversal. I never use reversals in this deck because it's pointless to me, okay? Because this is afterwards, to me, it feels like a reversal on some of these cards. So for me, you're letting go of something this week. It doesn't matter what that addiction is, what that obsession was. It doesn't matter what it was, Libra, that enslaved you with the devil energy. You are the devil, so you're this. This is the devil here. And the lovers here are free to fall in love. Who knows, you might be letting go of a third party situation. It might be a partner went with someone else and you've been difficult to kind of accept and let go of it, but you finally do. It might be you're giving up smoking this week, Libra. It might be that you're giving up the old, if you drink. It might be that you've eaten too much, consumed too much rich, unhealthy food. You might be doing that. Whatever it was that was kind of harnessing you to it, whatever it was you were holding on to, and it didn't matter, whatever it was that you were trying to control within your life, I feel that you're letting it go. I think that, let's call this the card of letting go of control. So I think this week, guys, you guys are letting go of something you were trying to control, okay? And what's the theme of the week? The theme of the week is the 9 of Coins. So you're starting to see the fruits of your labour. And I feel that you're starting to see the rewards of doing this. Okay, the theme of the week might be something to do with property. The theme of the week could be something to do with gain, because this is financial gain when you get the 6 of Coins. So this could be something to do with financial gain. And if you look at here as well, she no longer has the eagle or whatever the bird was that she had in her hand. Because sometimes the eagle or the bird that the woman has in her hand, this is her all about her learning a particular trade so she can make money from it. But you've set something, and even on this card it shows that you're setting something free. Can you see the bird is no longer there? Can you see that? The glove is off. So it's almost like the gloves are off. You're no longer fighting anymore. And it's like, this reminds me of the gloves being off, no longer fighting. And you've set something free here. Just as you've set whatever this thing was enslaving you here on the devil card free. You've relinquished your control of a situation or a person this week. I see here the theme for the week is about letting something free. If you truly care about it, you're going to let it go free. And I think that the theme of the week is that as soon as you do that, Libra, you start to see the rewards come in. You start to see things starting to flourish. So that's what I'm seeing with these two cards. What is the key goal that you have for the week? The Five of Coins. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I think that your key goal is to get some help. Because if you look at this particular Five of Coins, this woman is asking for help. She's got the begging bowl out, you know. She's got a little baby in her hand. She's got the begging bowl out. She's got nowhere to go. She's on her own. She's out in the wilderness. She's out of a secure environment, which means to me coming out of the comfort zone. So some of you guys, your key goal is, and I feel that whatever it is that you're letting go of and you're setting free in these two cards, whatever it is that you took the gloves off to and you say, I'm no longer boxing anymore on this. I'm not fighting this anymore. I'm letting go of it. I'm going to let it go free. You're no longer in it. Basically, Libra. And I feel that because you kind of accept a situation and you say, look, I can let it go with peace. I feel that because of those energies, Libra, you guys, your goal is therefore you say, right, I've done the first stage, which is let go of the situation. Now I need to get some help. Because the fact that you stand outside the church, Libra, kind of says to me that you're out of now that comfort zone. This comfort zone that you were in was when you were holding on to this very kind of negative energy. And you refused to let it go. Okay, but now you've let it go and you said, I just accept the situation for what it is. I'm going to relinquish my control of it. Now there's acceptance in the first stage. The second level is talking about after acceptance comes taking yourself out of the comfort zone and finally just going and asking for help. So I think that the theme for the week, your goal for the week, Libra, will be getting that help that you need. After you've accepted the situation, you've accepted you had to let it go and relinquish it, now it's time to get some help, and that will be the goal for the week. Some of you guys, it could be financial help. Some of you guys, it might be that you've let go of control in terms of a property. Maybe you've been trying to hold on to a property for a long time. Maybe you've been trying to hold on to a job, but it could be, if it's a property, maybe this is something you couldn't pay for. You can keep up the payments. And now I need to go and get some help. I definitely feel that there is acceptance, realization, awakening this week, and the realization some of you guys do need to get some support in whatever capacity that takes. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome? Your fears, which is the Nine of Swords. You have real fear of going to get some help. Some of you guys don't want to come across as a victim. Some of you guys don't want to talk about the problems that you're having. You know, some of you guys are very, very proud. And it might be, remember, my readings are very open, so you can apply it to any part of your life. For some of you guys, for example, one scenario could be, I've been having problems with money. I've been trying to keep up this beautiful estate that I've got with the Nine of Coins, because Nine of Coins is property and it's estate. But I've been trying to keep up this property and this estate. And it might be, this week I have to let go of this now, And maybe the gloves off with the bird gone could be you sending the bird off or sending a message. So the theme might be here as well, sending a message. Bird, can you see actually? I've just seen it. I've just spotted the bird. There it is. It's in flight. Can you see that? Anytime you see a bird in flight on a card, it's a communication that's happening. You're either receiving a message, but you sent the message. Because the glove is off. That was your glove. Remember, on the normal Nine of Coins, the woman has the glove on the hand. It's the eagle. It's ready to go into flight. It's in flight now. You've taken the gloves off and the bird is in flight. So the other scenario is you've relinquished control and you've sent a message. The theme of the week is about sending that message. Maybe one of the messages that your goal is, I need some help. I'm coming now and I'm asking for help. But the obstacle you need to overcome is very much in the mental, in the thought area, Libra, because you need to overcome that fear. Some of you guys are scared about looking vulnerable. Some of you guys are scared about looking needy or looking like a victim or looking like you failed, that type of thing. But it's all in the mind. You really need to overcome whatever that fear is, okay, of doing this, I think. What could you be accomplishing this week? Queen of Swords, which is nice energy. You could be accomplishing truth, communication, but also you could be accomplishing someone who could help you, Libra. And actually, thinking about it, Queen of Swords is actually you, isn't it? Because Queen of Swords represents Libra energy. Okay, so I feel that what you're accomplishing is getting something off your chest here. Because remember, the Queen of Swords is a communicator. And she communicates openly and she communicates honestly. All right, so she often gets things off her chest. She's and also this is objectivity. She's able to look at a situation clearly and objectivity without kind of attributing any type of subjectivity or emotional connection to it. She can see a situation for what it is. But this is a woman who has a clear objective. And your clear objective here is probably to get help, because that's your key goal. And what you're accomplishing is not only the ability to get a lot of things off your chest and talk about stuff as the Queen of Swords, because she's your court card, but also what you're accomplishing is the objective, possibly to get some help with that Five of Coins energy showing here. What do you need to avoid this week? Worrying. 10 of Swords. Getting really upset. Getting really depressed. Feeling disappointed. Feeling guilt. You know, self-inflicted kind of, you know, negative self-talk. 3 of Swords energy. Okay. That's what you, and also I think that what you need to, because 3 of Swords can also mean opening up the heart. So I feel that what you need to avoid as well with the 3 of Swords is being overly emotional about the situation. Whatever this situation is, it needs to be dealt with in a very professional, matter-of-facty type of way, because you are accomplishing the Queen of Swords, and that's you. All right. Not only are you accomplishing the ability to speak and get stuff off your chest, you're also accomplishing the objectivity, the objective that you had to ask for help. But I think that in the avoidance area, this isn't just about avoiding getting, you know, I actually do think it's that. I think you need to avoid getting really upset and overly emotional about the whole thing, because the 3 of Swords is also a card about getting overly emotional, because you're really opening up that heart, you know. So you need to kind of avoid getting overly emotional about the thing. And if you've got something to say, then say it in the most diplomatic of ways, which is what the Queen of Swords does. Because I don't think that this is, for some reason, this energy, if you exhibit this energy with the 3 of Swords, Libra, I really don't think that this is going to serve you. What do you need to embrace? That you're moving forward. Knight of Wands energy. You know, no matter how difficult this situation might have been for some of you guys, you literally are. It's propelling you forward. It really is. The Knight of Wands is all about our passions and our desires. And our ability through our passion, our desires, our forward thinking with that Knight of Wands energy, our drive, our motivations, our ambitions. It's the ability to move forward and to move forward onto the next stage and onto the next phase with that Knight of Wands energy. But you have to be driven to do that. And you need to embrace that which is why I feel that you need to avoid getting overly, you know, emotional about this with the 3 of Swords energy. Because you need to embrace that actually I am moving forward. Yeah, you might be worried about kind of, you know, with that 5 of Coins energy, asking for help and support. And you might be worried because you don't want people to see you as vulnerable or as a victim or whatever the case might be. Because you are, in fact, the Queen of Swords, you know. That's who you are. You're diplomatic and you're intelligent. Which is why I feel for you, Libra, you need to avoid getting overly emotional. Because if you do that, you're just going to regret it. Because this is something you didn't want to do within the 9. You didn't want to come across as vulnerable. You didn't want to come across as weak. Some of you guys are really worried and really kind of scared about, you know, doing that, which is why you need to overcome the obstacle of fear. 9 of Swords energy, because some of you guys are fearing, shit, what if I look like a schmuck? What if I look like I'm losing control, or I'm not in control? Because I think that some of you guys probably put on a persona, which is why you were that devil before this devil. You were the devil that had the whole thing under control. But now you're the devil who's had to let go of your control. And some of you guys didn't want to do that. And sometimes I feel that with Librans, even though you're fair and you're often, I think, mentally quite balanced people, at the same time you are air. So I often find with a lot of air signs, they definitely like to be in control. And some of them really don't like opening up emotionally. And that is the card of opening up emotionally as well, opening up your heart. So you need to avoid doing that, because this is the very thing that you want to overcome the obstacle with, your fear of looking weak. So, you know, you need to stick with that Queen of Swords energy, because that's what your objective is. It's just to be clear, concise, open and honest without all of the emotion. And embrace that this whole thing that's happening here, whatever it is that's happening for you, Libra, it's all being designed by the universe to help you move forward in a new direction. Knight of Wands energy. If you need support, where can you go? 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, a friend. A close friend, somebody that you trust. Is it your partner? Is it a work friend? Is it a friend you've known for years? It's the person that is nearest, dearest to you, and the person that you trust, that you can sit down and you can talk openly with. Okay, with that 2 of Cups energy. And what's the spiritual advice for the week? There you go. Cards don't lie. It's telling you to start anew. Okay, definitely start anew. See that? You saw me shuffle. There you go. It's right down there. I don't know what the card is when I pick it up. Start anew. It's time for a fresh start, guys. It really is. Alright. Next reading coming up. 15 card reading. Bear with me. Going to do a quick shuffle. Okay, hi guys, let's have a look then. So other general energies coming in. We have the Ace of Coins. Could be work or money. This is receiving a gift, or it's receiving a windfall. Don't misunderstand the tarot. Sometimes this is a small amount of money. Some people call Ace of Coins big money. Bullshit. It can just be small money, probably just a small amount. Can be, just depends what, it can be anything. But there's some money here involved, or this is a job, or this is an investment, or this could be a new venture with the Ace of Coins energy showing up here. The Tower, okay. So Tower is all about chaos and things exploding and things breaking apart and falling down. Sudden change is also the Tower. The Sun, so a breakthrough, or the Tower is all about chaos, but it's not always chaos. It's, you can look at this card, it's things just going off. It's just like major changes, like some sudden chaos happening. The Sun energy is a good card, but there's also a breakthrough and clarity showing up here. Let's have a look at the next card showing up here. Four of Swords, time for a rest. Okay, so time for a rest, time for some form of respite or withdrawal. Okay. I get the impression here, it's a tricky one in a way. We do have work or money coming. I think there's money. I think there's something surprising coming in here with these two cards. These are really good cards, I think, together. I think there could be some sudden money, because these Tower is a surprise often. So suddenly out of nowhere could come some money here with the Ace of Coins energy. I don't get the vibe that this is a bad combination, Libra. Could be out of nowhere. Suddenly you get some money, because we're aspected with the Tower by two good cards. Ace of Coins and the Sun are sitting either side of that Tower. So and one is a major. So this is really good. I think this is really good. I think suddenly some money could come in for some of you guys. The Sun energy, happiness, joy, contentment, taking it easy, giving you a chance to relax maybe with that Four of Swords energy, and maybe indulge in something like a pastime, like a creative adventure. Okay, so I thought that this could be some sudden money coming in for some of you Librans this week, or maybe in the next couple of weeks. Money that you didn't expect to come in, like a check that comes in, or money appears in your account. And, the Sun energy, lots of happiness around that, lots of joy. Maybe you're getting some sudden money. Could be connected to a child as well. Maybe this is something like child support, because you've got the Sun and the Page of Cups energy showing there, and this can definitely be about children. But I get the impression some sudden funds are coming to you, and there's real happiness here with the Sun energy, giving you guys a chance to relax with your children, or just to relax and indulge in kind of your own hobbies and pastimes and that type of thing, with the Page of Cups energy showing there as well. Okay, I feel that if you've had a breakdown with that Tower energy with a Leo individual, I think with the Four of Swords there's going to be a truce called on that, and somebody will call, somebody will connect up, and somebody will send a message saying, look, I want a truce. I know that and this is also offering. Okay, so this is like a peace offering. So I feel if you've had a fallout for some of you guys with the Tower energy, with a Leo individual, the Sun, or somebody who's possibly arrogant with that Sun energy, or maybe with a child or a boy child or a male as well. Suns represent males and moons represent females. So you could have had a fallout with a Leo, or fallout with a child. Got to be a boy more than likely with the Sun energy showing up here, or maybe a fallout with a group of people, because when I look at this card as well, I think, no, they all look like friends to me. Okay, you could have had a fallout with some friends as well with that Sun energy. I get the feeling that one of the friends or one person is going to offer a truce. So the Ace of Coins is all about an offering, a gesture, offering, and that Four of Swords a truce. And they'll probably send a nice message as well coming with that. So there might be a surprising message coming from the Sun, a friend, for example, about an argument that you had, and they want to offer with the Ace of Coins maybe some form of a truce with the Four of Swords. Romance-wise, what have we got? We've got the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak here, I'm afraid. Some sadness with the Three of Swords energy in terms of love. Involving, could be a Capricorn energy showing up here as well. I'm also seeing that maybe if there's been a karmic connection here, because the Devil also means commitment in a love reading, and there's been a very painful ending, I think, for some of you guys. It looks to be with someone that you were heavily kind of invested in, very committed to with that Devil energy, or it could be a painful a painful ending in a relationship, possibly with a Capricorn, or somebody who was very alluring, maybe with that Devil energy showing up here. Ace of Cups energy is new love. Ace of Cups energy. I feel that this is like a karmic relationship with the Ace of Cups energy, or karmic love. I feel that there's been a very painful ending, or there's been something really painful that's happened with a very karmic kind of relationship. And I feel that there, with the Judgment energy, that this is now being, what's the word I'm looking for with the Judgment energy? This is now being addressed with the Judgment energy, because Judgment is all about addressing a situation. Judgment is all about a call to action. Judgment is all about paying attention to our highest calling, with the Judgment energy showing up here. 9 of coins. Okay, so I feel that you are being called to, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel that you are being called to take responsibility. The 9 of coins for me is all about our values, about what you value. So you're being called to take responsibility, or you're being called with that Judgment energy to take responsibility, or to take stock of what your values are, I think, with this 9 of coins, because 9 of coins is all about the values that we hold as well. It's what's of value to us, and this is a materialistic card. And often when I see the 9 of coins in a love reading, this is somebody who feels comfortable within a relationship, but it's on a very materialistic kind of level. There's not necessarily any love with a 9 of coins energy. But if you look at the Judgment energy, it's calling. It's funny because it's off here. Can you see how Judgment, the rabbit on Judgment is calling towards the hand on the Ace of Cups energy here? So it's almost like it's calling into the Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups is all about open feelings. So I feel that one of you, or maybe both of you, are being called to open up your heart. Okay, called to open, because this is a calling. Can you see how the calling of the Judgment, the trumpet is sounding towards this? And Ace of Cups is all about opening hearts. So I feel that there's been a very painful division in a. This is about your commitment. This is like with the Devil energy, a karmic relationship, because the Devil is a karmic card when it comes to love. This can be a relationship with the Ace of Cups energy. So I feel that there's been a very painful situation, possibly a painful ending for some of you guys, in terms of what was a very kind of committed or karmic relationship with an individual. And I feel that this ending this week will call you guys to open your hearts with that Ace of Cups energy, to looking at what the value of that relationship was for you with that 9 of coins. Okay, because this painful end to this karmic relationship, this karmic partnership with the Devil energy that you opened your heart to with that Ace of Cups. I feel that this week some of you guys are going to kind of call into question with that Judgment energy. You are being called this week for some reason with the Judgment energy, Libra, to open your heart with that Ace of Cups energy to what it is that you valued so much about being in that relationship. So I feel that there's going to be a review of something that ended with someone for some of you guys, and you're going to literally be saying, well, why did I value this relationship? What purpose did it serve for me? What did it do? Finally, work, finance, 10 of coins. So this is kind of fulfillment with the 10 of coins energy showing up here. This can also be, because this is work, so this could be a stable, steady job with the 10 of coins energy showing up here. The 6 of wands. So I'm seeing kind of stability and steadiness within your work family. This is also the past with the 6 of wands. No, sorry, that's not the 6 of cups, it's the 6 of wands. Yeah, I'm seeing fulfillment. I'm seeing a real achievement here in work, and I'm seeing victory and success with the 6 of wands showing up here. You've got the 6 of pentacles. So 6s in reading means situations that are harmonious and balanced. So 6 of pentacles could be receiving. 6 of coins energy. Some of you guys might be receiving recognition as well, because 6 of coins is to receive. This is recognition. I'm seeing an achievement here. Some of you guys receiving with that 6 of coins some recognition here within work with the 6 of wands energy from a big boss, the Hierophant. Can you see the Hierophant is the bloody cat? How cute, but it looks quite scary actually. I'm seeing a big boss for some of you guys with the Hierophant energy, or a group. Or somebody who's the leader of a team, the Hierophant energy. So I'm seeing major achievements for some of you guys between now and the next couple of weeks. Receiving an accolade or some recognition with the 6 of wands from the big boss, with the Hierophant energy showing up here. But the Knight of Wands is reversed. Why is the Knight of Wands reversed here? That's the only kind of negative card. Knight of Wands reversed can mean no movement forward, or it can mean things slowing down, or it can mean really reckless behaviour with that Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's an interesting why that came up as a reversal. Because I'm definitely seeing within work, recognition, receiving some recognition. So fulfillment, 10 of Pentacles for some of you guys, receiving recognition, receiving 6 of Coins, recognition, 6 of Wands from a boss or the leader of a group, the Hierophant energy. But there's no, it's almost like you're not getting that promotion with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Or there's not a change, there's no change coming in, but you're still receiving some recognition. So it might be some of you guys have gone for an interview, you know, to get a promotion within a job or something like that. It'll be a job you're already in, I think. And some of you guys may go for an interview, for example, and you know, it might be after the interview, or when you get the results from the interview, the boss will say, you know, you've made an achievement here with the 10 of Coins energy, you know, 6 of Coins, what you're receiving is recognition. So the boss might say, Hierophant, the boss might say, you know, you did really, really well in the interview and we liked a lot of the answers, but we cannot promote you with that Knight of Wands in the reverse, potentially. Okay, let's have a quick look at the advice for love, because what I was seeing in love was some heartbreak here, and I'm also seeing a karmic partnership with that devil energy, because this can be a really committed relationship in a love reading, a karmic partnership, really strong, tight karmic relationship here, being split apart with that 3 of Swords energy, and some of you guys reviewing with that Judgment energy, opening your hearts to reviewing, so opening heart, Ace of Cups, to reviewing Judgment, why or what you valued so much about that relationship. And what is the advice that you have for Librans concerning love? What is the advice that you have for Librans concerning love? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So it's saying here, probably, you know, where you're opening your heart to reviewing the situation with this individual, that's where the heart-to-heart conversations come in. And maybe because you've got this karmic situation going on here with the devil, but with the 3 of Swords energy, the opening up of the heart is what is showing up here as well. So it's almost like you've got this karmic relationship going on here, but something is being, there's a lot of torture going on within this relationship as well, because the devil can mean toxic relationships and heartbreak. Okay, so it might be you've got a lot of toxic stuff going on in a relationship for some of you guys. 3 of Swords, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, but you need to be open with that Ace of Cups energy to reviewing Judgment energy in the relationship, what it is you both value about the relationship on a very personal level as well, with that Nine of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is all about personal value. So if you have a toxic relationship, there's a lot of heartbreak happening here, i.e. you're saying nasty things to each other, whatever it is. You need to open your hearts this week to reviewing with the Judgment energy what it is that you both value on a personal basis about being in this relationship. And that's why I think it's saying heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, let's have a quick look at the angel cards. Universe, Spirit, angels, what is the advice that you have for the week? Just give me whatever you can give me in a sentence, please. And we usually stop shuffling on these when I come to the end of the sentence. Okay, let's have a look. It's telling you to be assertive, Libra, okay? Be assertive, okay? Right, that's all it's saying there, because the other ones don't make sense. What else have you got for Libra? What else have you got for Libra in terms of advice for the week? That came out before. It's telling you not to stop. Don't stop reconsidering. Okay, it's telling you not to stop, don't stop. So it's saying here, be assertive, and also don't stop reconsidering. What is it that they shouldn't stop reconsidering, universe? What is it that they shouldn't stop reconsidering? That a year from now, okay, what is happening? You're giving me a hard time here, universe, angels. What do you mean a year from now? What's happening in a year from now? There's going to be a romance showing up here that you're ready for. So it's saying don't stop reconsidering that a year from now there will be a romance that you're ready for. Okay, so it's saying number one, be assertive this week. In terms of your love reading, what we had was toxic energy, 3 of Swords, lots of heartbreak, causing lots of heartbreak and upset, but you need to open your heart to reviewing what value this relationship holds for you guys on a very personal level. And the advice for that was heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Also, you need to be assertive this week, and don't stop reconsidering that a year from now there's going to be a romance that you're definitely ready for, whatever that means. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. If you'd like a private reading, go to the website details below in the comments section, or you can click on the video at the end. There's a little link in the video. Okay, that's your reading, my darlings. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.